let's see, what is our tarot card for the day? Let's pull a collective card for all of us. Also, what do you guys think of the design on these cards? Look at that. Somebody asked about Merkaba and sacred geometry. What do you think of this? I can't turn into a cat. I already turned into a girl with straight hair. I've been thinking about self-publishing my own book lately. You know, maybe I should just self-publish on Amazon, put it up for like $10 and see what you guys think. Turn into a cat with straight hair. I can only do one thing at a time. Aw, Annie, you're the goddess. We're all goddesses. We're all gods. Let's just say gods and goddesses. Gender neutral gods and goddesses, however you'd like to identify. What is a tarot card? These are tarot cards. Oop, we've got the lovers in reverse on the bottom. Let's pull a collective card just for everyone, for the whole group. Oop, you guys. So I'm pulling a card for the collective, and it looks like a lot of people are under a lot of stress. Do you guys feel that? The collective card is the 9 of Swords. It feels like a lot of us are staying up really late, worrying about things, getting anxious, getting stressed. Maybe there's some heartache, some responsibility, some things on our mind, and maybe even like the whole ether, spiritual realm seems a little bit. And you know what? I've been feeling it too. I've been having a hard time. Oops. Am I breaking up? I've also been a little bit stressed out. I've been staying up really late. Liz Dean calls this the 3 a.m. card because it's about the things that keep us up all night. And I definitely feel like I'm there, and it feels like a lot of us are there since this is our collective card. Let's see how we can deal with this energy. It's been up to 3 a.m. for a week for no reason. Oh my gosh. I'm shuffling the cards and it jumped back out. We really need to calm it down. We really need to chill. You've been seeing it a lot too lately, huh, Ethan? I mean, you and I are always in alignment, so I'm not surprised. Feels like maybe we are starting to create a little more heaviness on ourselves than is necessary. Heavy message for all of us in this card to calm the fuck down. Like, we need to calm down. We need to chill. We might be carrying burdens and responsibilities that aren't ours. We're worrying about things that aren't necessarily ours to worry about. And a lot, for me at least, in this card, I feel like there's always a lot of projection. So we might be projecting our own suffering or what we perceive as suffering on others and then allowing it to hurt us. And I know that that's the case in my case. You guys are so cute. Oh, all right, you guys, another card popped out for us as a collective, and it's the 2 of Cups in reverse. And it feels like maybe for some of us, a lot of the anxiety that we're experiencing, a lot of the stress that we're experiencing, might be coming from miscommunication and a stressful partnership. Maybe there's something going on between you and somebody, maybe a partner, like a romantic partner, maybe a business partner, or a creative partner, and you're not able to communicate well or effectively. Just so that everyone understands, I'm just going to say this as well in Arabic. إنه أول ورقة سحبناها كانت عم بتفرجي إنه كتير عنا ستريس، ما عم نقدر ننام الليل، عم بضل في قصص على راسنا، وهيدي الكارت عم بتفرجينا إنه يمكن هذا الضغط عم بيجي من علاقة، ممكن تكون علاقة حبية، علاقة شغل، علاقة كرييتيف، شيء عم نشتغل عليه، أو يمكن حدا بنحبه ما عم نقدر نتعاطى نحن وياه، أو ما عم نقدر نحكي اللي بقلبنا مزبوط، ما في flow، ما في أخذ وعطاء بيناتنا. There isn't a proper give and take between you and somebody. So it's worth reevaluating and asking yourself whether you're the one holding back from communicating, whether you're not being as receptive as you could be, or whether your partner is making you feel alone or unheard. So in Shiba's case, it looks like, you know, you're feeling like you're unheard. You're the one who you know, isn't being received. So بالعربي بدنا نسأل حالنا إذا نحن اللي ما عم نتقبل، نحن اللي ما عم ناخذ ونعطي وما عم نسمع لغيرنا، ولا عم نحس إنه اللي معنا عم بحسسنا إنه وحدنا وإنه ما فينا نحكي اللي بقلبنا مزبوط. Stop calling out my toxic relationships. Yeah, it happens. And it feels like maybe a lot of us are going through something similar. I know, by the way, you guys, if anybody sends you a DM with my name offering you a reading, please block them immediately. Block and report immediately. That is not me. I will never be in your DMs. If you want to have a reading with me, go to my website, twitchy-witch.com, and book on my schedule. Hey, Aaron! Okay, so قلنا إنه في نسبة قلق، ما عم نقدر ننام، ما عم نقدر نفكر، في ضغط، وعم بيجي هذا الضغط من حدا بحياتنا، يا هو ما عم يسمع لنا وما عم نقدر نعبر عن حالنا مزبوط حواليه، يا إنه نحن ما عم نسمع، نحن we're not receiving, we're not being open to the give and take، ما عم ناخذ ونعطي. So I'm not going to do specific readings. I'm going to let the cards jump out, and I'll tell you what I see, and you tell me if that is the card for you. You will know whether it resonates with you or not. All right, so this isn't personal reading time. We're just going to shuffle and talk tarot. So you guys, 2 cards just jumped out of the deck. They are heavy emotional cards. Somebody is going through a very heavily emotional time. It feels like maybe you're just starting a new relationship or a new project. Both could be, perhaps a new project with a new partner. But there's also a lot of creative energy in this Ace of Cups, but you're not sure if you're doing the right thing. You're afraid to trust your instincts, and you're kind of scared because there isn't really a blueprint for what you're trying to do. It's like there's no roadmap, and you're not exactly sure where to go. Do you trust your intuition? Do you listen to everybody's advice? We've got the Moon and the Ace of Cups. 2 very powerful cards, both very emotional, both showing an overflow of something. And what I'm seeing in these is somebody starting something new, starting a new project, starting a new endeavor, having all of this energy and creative potential, but being a little bit afraid. So it's like the road is long and winding and you don't know where it goes, and that can be super scary. You have to trust your intuition, and that's not easy to do, especially if there are people around you telling you how you should be doing things. And then like, people will tell you, people will give you advice, and your intuition will say, no, we want to do something else, we need to do something else. And now you're feeling like stuck and a little bit confused, like, do I listen to the advice? Do I listen to myself? What do I do? Looking at these cards, you need to listen to yourself. Your higher self is watching, and it knows what you want. You know what you want, deep down. And what you're doing doesn't have a blueprint. You're creating your own blueprint. What you're doing is unprecedented. It's totally creative. It's totally your own. And unless the people giving you advice are in the position that you want to be, you don't need to take that advice. Don't bother listening to someone who doesn't have what you want, or who isn't where you want to be. You know what I mean? What you're doing is so different and so creative. So just go with it. Just go with you. And when you listen, look, to those who know how to listen, everyone is a guru, and everyone has something to teach you. But that's where your discernment comes in. Hey, Katie! Be discerning, listen to what people have to say, but go with your intuition. Go with your gut. That is what will take you where you want to go. And in terms of advice, the best advice you're going to get is from the people who have what you want, who are where you want to be. That's who you want to listen to. Your intuition, and everyone who is a potential future ghost of you. Those are the people you want to take advice from, not some rando that just wants to criticize you. بالعربي اللي عم تشتغل عليه اللي عم تشتغلوا عليه هو شيء كتير جديد وكتير حلو وما حدا عامله قبلك أو قبلك. ما حدا عامل هذا الشيء قبلكم، فهذا شيء كتير بيخوف وكتير بفهم تكون خايف أو تكوني خايفة من إنك تسمعي من حدك، بس ما حدا حيعرف شو أنت حتعملي أو شو أنت عم تعملي شو عم بتجربي تعملي، بس أنت بتعرفي. لازم الواحد يضل دينيه مفتحين، يضل ذهنه مفتح تيسمع وياخد ويتعلم من غيره، بس أهم شيء حدسك شو بيقلك. إذا بيقلك روحي روحي، إذا بيقلك ضلي لو مين ما حكي شو ما كان. وأهم شيء اللي بدنا نسمع له هو ديجا محل ما نحن بدنا نوصل، مش اللي عم بيعمل شيء ثاني ما خصه فينا هو بده يقول لنا كيف نعيش حياتنا. لا، إذا أنا بدي أعمل مثلا انفلونسر بروح بسأل انفلونسر كيف بيعمل انفلونسر، ما بسأل واحد بيعمل نقيش هو يقول لي مزبوط ولا لا؟ مزبوط. ماشي؟ إذا هو بيعمل شيء هندسة إيه ما بيروح ما بتسأل المهندس كيف تعمل انفلونسر، بتسأل انفلونسر كيف تعمل انفلونسر ولا عكس. سمبلي. سمعتوني عم عيط عليه؟ هو رجال لبنان بدهم كف كل واحد عم يعمل هيك سوري إذا في شي شباب بالأودينس، سوري مش أنتو. That was the Arabic version of our moon and aces, and Minar, we're reading the cards in Arabic, in English, and then we're translating them in Arabic for everyone in the audience who doesn't speak English. So some more cards jumped out. This is a new reading for someone. Oh, this is an interesting reading for somebody. Well, a lot of people have been saying that they're not recognizing me with this hair. But don't worry, it's only going to be here for another day or two, and I'll be back to the curls. So we got 4 cards. Yay, the whole girl gang is here. Yes, girl, fight for that raise. We can confuse agreeableness for kindness, and I feel like I fall into that trap. Because I do want to be kind, and I want people to feel comfortable around me, and I always want people to feel comfortable to say everything that's on their mind, no matter what. I want everyone around me to know that they'll never be judged. I can fall from being kind to being agreeable, because I just don't want anybody to feel boxed in. But being boxed in is one thing, and challenging somebody is another thing. Oof, that's a good question. Have you ever had moments in your life where you can't connect with spirit? Definitely. And you mean like the dark times. The dark times are when we feel like we're not connected to spirit, even though we are. It's not that you don't connect, it's that you feel like you're not connected. But let's just take a moment and read these cards, because it looks like somebody is going through it right now with these cards. We've got the Star, we've got Justice in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Moon, and the Star. Now, what this tells me is somebody treated you unfairly. There was some kind of altercation, maybe an argument or fight or confrontation where you were not treated fairly. And you should have left and you wanted to leave, but you didn't. And now you feel maybe a little bit stuck, and it feels like you're still there, but you're plotting your leave. You're trying to figure out how you're going to get out of here, how you're going to get out of this situation, how you're going to disconnect from this person or this job or this relationship. Whatever it was and whoever it was that treated you unfairly, you really wanted to go, but you couldn't. You just couldn't. Something is keeping you there. Now, you've got the Star and the Moon with these cards. The Star being here tells me that no matter what you do, you are watched and you are guided. And all that you need to do is play your part and be honest with yourself. If you're keeping yourself in a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable and you're trying to convince yourself that this is good and you like it, even though you know you don't, you need to start being honest with yourself. The only thing that's going to free you and put you on your highest path, even though you're always on your highest path, but to really give you that feeling of alignment with your highest path and with spirit, you need to be honest with yourself. You need to do the balanced work, your balanced work, and you know what needs to be done. It might not be leaving right away. It might be saying something. It might be saying no. It might be creating a boundary. Whatever it is for you, you're not being treated right. It's creating a lot of anxiety for you and you're always thinking about leaving. You need to stop being To your intuition and being honest with yourself.